Welcome into Duskull Spotlight Hour. I haven't made that mistake in actually quite a while, so, we got to start off with a mistake at some point. There we go. We got our little Duskulls. So, it is a very loud ad that I don't need. Thank you very much. It is the celebration for the Day of the Dead. Duskull. So, hopefully we can actually get our shiny. I did get a shiny Duskull only a few weeks ago at PAX, so we'll see if we can get another one today. But how's everybody doing? How you doing, Aiden? How you going, Negan? Zachary? I said hello to myself. Hello, Jimmy. Lachlan, Aiden, Mikey, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, wait, I said hello to Aiden twice. And everybody else, how's everybody doing today? How we all doing? Hey, Yu Chang. We'll do. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome, one and alls. So, yeah, it's actually good. The weather has cleared up. It's been rainy and actually really cold all day today. Here, even though it's late spring and we should be getting, close to summer weather at this point of the year, we're still getting very cold, crappy weather, which is unfortunate. Halloween event was 900 for no full odds. What, just in general for like all the shinies? Unfortunately, I didn't get any of the shinies that I actually wanted during the Halloween event. But I did get a few. I got a Ghastly. I got 2 Mistress. What else did we get? I think something. And an Absol. That's right, we got an Absol as well. I was like, hang on, there was something else as well, but I can't remember what it was. I think that was it. I'm gonna have dinner. Hope you're having a good night. So far, we'll see if we can get a shiny. We'll see if we can make it a better night. But thank you, James. Hey, Rexstar, how you doing? Sydney, welcome. How are you? Lots of shiny vibes. Thank you. Hopefully, I'm just gonna quickly just check the rest of these, and then we'll see if we can get. This might be boosted shiny, given that it is a previous Comday shiny, and supposedly the Comday shinies are perma boosted. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. They are not, okay. It was just one of those random things that I read on Twitter, so I wasn't taking it, too seriously. I was just like, maybe, but I haven't read that anywhere, so I don't think so, but you never know, maybe. But yeah, like I said, I didn't think that it was, which is unfortunate. All right, none of these are shiny, so we will start our wandering. We'll grab my hat just in case it gets windy. Should be all right. Get it for us. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. All right, got my keys. Oh yes, it's as soon as I get out of the car, it's like windy. Give me a second. I have to put my hat on. All right, that'll do. Alright, let's get let's get ourselves some shinies. So I apologise if there's a bit of wind noise. It is a touch windy. And if you guys don't know, the Go Plus and that is working again now. So if you guys have a Go Plus, they'll be working. I didn't bring mine out with me today because I don't really have enough Pokeballs for it, unfortunately. Even though I should have just brought it out to spin stops. And you'll get it for me too. Hey Pokebuzz, how you doing? You dressed up as Terry Silver for Halloween. You can't wait. Nice, man. I saw a few people out yesterday doing trick-or-treating stuff. Like, I didn't end up going out until sort of late-ish. It was like past 8 o'clock. But there was still a few people out and about. I mean, it's not a big thing in Australia, so there wasn't a lot of, I wouldn't have guessed there was too many people out to begin with, sort of thing. But I just spent my night last night, my Halloween night, eating nachos and watching the X-Files. I was like, you know what? Let's do this. Just have an X-Files night. It's been ages since I've actually watched it, so I was like, yeah, why not? I won't be battling at the moment, guys, because I'm shiny hunting during the event. I'm happy to do some battles at the end, but for now we'll just stick to shiny hunting. Hey Lamborghini, how you doing, dude? Welcome, welcome. How's your day so far? Have you had any luck with these? Like, before the event started, I've actually only seen one of these spawning for the day, so it's a little bit unfortunate that they hyped up the event like this is going to be the featured Pokemon for the event, but then it does, like, it's not spawning at all, really. It's good to see them now, though, so like I said, fingers crossed we get the shiny. I think they knew that it was going to be a fairly rare spawn, so that's why they gave it to us for the Spotlight Hour, because usually they don't. When we have special edition Pokemon, they very rarely make them featured during a Spotlight Hour. Hey AJ, welcome to tonight's stream. How you doing, dude? Oh, it is fresh tonight. Earlier today it was like 9 degrees, so it was just like, it's bloody freezing for this time of year. It's going to be like mid-20s by the end of the week. The weekend, on Saturday, it's going to be like 20 degrees, and Sunday it's going to be like 25 degrees or something like that. Today it's been like 9 degrees, so it's freezing. Can we evolve them? Yes, we should be able to, given that they were talking about, yeah, see, we can evolve through to Duskull and Dusknoir. So, and hello, Dabby. How you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, on the splash image for the thing, and then if you look in the news tab, guys, the information on the blog says that you can evolve them through, and they're featured. Sorry you have not been on lately. I'm all good, dude. Got good old lawn bowls. That's all good, dude. Yeah, so that's another rare thing these days. Usually when they do costume Pokemon, they don't let us evolve them. Like, it was a thing back in the day. Like, originally, like, all the Pikachus we could evolve and stuff like that, like the Christmas ones. Yeah, these days, more on like most of the costume Pokemon, they're just like, no evolutions. So it's good to see we actually get evolutions for these ones. How can you get a blue name? They're for the moderators. So the people that help moderate the chat, they're the ones with the blue names. How do you become one? When I'm adding moderators, if I feel that you make a good moderator, I'll make a moderator, sort of thing. Shiny checking. I've had pretty good luck with Duskull. It was actually my second shiny. I'm looking at a cloud of rain coming towards me right now. I just looked up and it's just this hazy fog in front of me that's just like, yeah. I can feel it. That's going to be fun. They said the weather was going to be past by now, and I don't have my umbrella with me. Fun. My first shiny was a Pikachu. So first shiny was Pikachu, second shiny was a Duskull. And yeah, I've actually had... It's raining and the sun comes out at the same time. Typical Melbourne weather, bipolar as it doesn't know what it's doing. Hopefully the rain passes fairly quickly. But yeah, I checked the weather like earlier and they said it was going to be cleared by now, and I'm like, oh, thank God. But of course, never trust the weatherman. They're like politicians. Like politicians and weathermen, never trust them. They're never right. They always lie. You don't have either of the shinies. Well, fingers crossed that you get the Duskull tonight during Spotlight Hour. Seriously? I mean, at least it's sort of warm in the sun, getting rained on. I knew as soon as I left home, like I was on the freeway, and I was just like, oh, I don't have my umbrella, but hopefully I'm not gonna need it. When it's that cold out, you'll eat chicken for soup. Think so. Like, I'd say that I've had it at some point. I can't remember, but at some point I've probably tried it. I think it's stopping. Luckily. So, a not so light shower. We can continue on. Yep. The thing that I hate about this is it's not so much getting wet. I mean, I can deal with being wet. It's the screens. It's so hard to play when the screens get wet. That it is a Miltank nest down here at the moment. So if we're lucky, we might get some icy nips. Well, I mean, already sort of got some of them because it's so cold. But you know, the other sort of icy nips. Good old bloobs. No, Mars. Fingers crossed we get the shiny. Sending you shiny vibes. Hey Tom, thank you for rememberizing for 7. Where's your gift? Did you want a gift? You know how bad I am at sending gifts, man. Jesus. I do. Yeah. The sexy man boobs. Not the flabby man boobs, the sexy man boobs. Shiny luck. Yeah, it's shiny luck for everybody, because this one, I think it's going to be a rare shiny, because it's only available for like a day and a half, really. It's like a short, that's like 2 days really, but it's a short-lived shiny. Jimmy eats eggplants. Don't. I actually don't like eggplant. Eggplant is... Honestly, I haven't had eggplant since I was a kid. But the only way that I'll eat eggplant is in baba ganoush. Baba ganoush is actually good. Like, it's a tasty dip. A tasty eggplant dip. This shiny, yeah. It's going to be one of those rare ones that people will be like, oh, what's your rarest shiny? And they'll be able to pull this out and be like, yeah, this one's. So yeah, fingers crossed we get it. Because like I said before, it's also outside of the Spotlight Hour. It seems to be a really rare spawn as well. So 100%. Okay, 302. That'll be for a what level though, Lachlan? Like a research one, yeah? Or is that from raids? Level 3, okay. Research. Just realized I should be running an incense. Lucky I remembered right now. There we go. So yeah, guys, incense lasts for an hour and a half during this event as well, not just half an hour. We already checked these ones, didn't we? So yeah, definitely worth chucking on an incense. You need to remind me of that stuff when we start. You know I'm not going to remember. 403 might be level 20. Okay, thank you. Do I have a shiny Noibat? No. I didn't really hatch any eggs during the Halloween event because I refused to give Niantic money just for shinies. It's like if I've got incubators, I'll hatch eggs and stuff like that. But if, yeah, I'm having to buy them just to try and get a shiny, I'm just like, nah, Niantic can stick that right up their ass. I don't pay for shinies. Especially since it'll be one of those Pokemon that'll get a com day, like down the line sort of thing. So there's no point doing a, like trying to spend money on hatching it. So it was the same thing with Axew. When they were putting that into raids. It's like I did raids, like spent a little bit of money on it just because it was Go Fest and all that sort of stuff, and I already had money put into it for the event. I didn't go out of my way to try and get the shinies, even though we still finished up with 3 shinies, so I've got the whole shiny family. But the funny thing is, during the Halloween event, I did leaf flew into my ear. I did actually see a wild Noibat, like one for like the whole event. I was just like, come on, please be shiny. Yeah, I don't like the way Niantic locks shinies in eggs and stuff like that and just makes them sort of lock behind a paywall. Did you end up getting a shiny? You don't have 7k eggs. I do have some, like I've got some in my storage. Not all of these are from the event. I think there's like 3 that I had previously. But yeah, there's a couple in there. So you never know. We might end up hatching one once I get around to actually hatching those eggs. We just get a random. Oh my god! And seriously, why do they insist on doing it? They always spawn like right on top of each other. How much backspace can I expand on both sides? You mean like Pokemon and storage? You can get, what is it? It's like 7,000 or 8,000 Pokemon storage now. And I think it's like 5,000 items. I cannot remember the top numbers because I don't have mine maxed out yet. I usually just buy when I need them. Yeah, I've only got 2,050 item space and yeah, like 5,500. Hey Emma, how you doing? Good to see you. Probably just gonna lurk. No worries. Thank you for actually dropping in and saying hello. It's good to actually see. Does Duskull have a dark one? Is he? Do you mean Shadow Pokemon Mask? Like Shadow Duskull? I think it can be, but not the special edition one. I'm not actually sure if the Ghost type trainers have it or not. I can't remember off the top of my head. I have a lot of school stuff today, so this day isn't gonna be fun. Unfortunately, learning isn't always fun, but at least you're doing it, so it's good to see that you're getting an education and you're pushing yourself to actually do it and all that sort of stuff. Stain's I almost said stay in kids' school. That's why you need to stay in school, kids. Otherwise you'll end up like me. Yeah, I just walk past like the windiest part though, because it's like open on both sides, so the wind just blows across. I do apologize for the wind noise. Your grades tanked a lot because you just are so done with school, you need a break already. Didn't you have like 2 years break during the whole COVID thing? How'd you not know? I mean, it's the beans. I'm sorry, the beans I had for beans. The musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you do. And if you guys didn't see earlier, Planty uploaded the video talking about the meetup that we're going to have in Melbourne for Com Day later this month. So if you guys are in Melbourne, definitely be sure to come out and meet up. Be good to meet you guys. You know, the guys that I haven't met already, all that sort of stuff. I think Emma's presence makes it windy. Yeah, that would make sense. Oh. This is going to be crap. There's a helicopter flying right over the top of me. Oh, totally. I've been hatching a lot of them. Like every time I hatch an egg lately, it seems to just hatch an egg. There's the police helicopter. Oh no, they're after me again. Close, but no cigar. I'm just going to stop and see what we get. Omelette. Yeah, I just find it funny that you hatch an egg from an egg, like when you hatch a Togepi. It's like a Russian nesting doll, but it's a Togepi. Not enough of a break. Professors are way too motivated right now. They have to be, because they're just getting back. Like I said, the whole COVID thing. They've had nothing to do for the last 2 years, so now that they're back at work, one, they're going to try and keep their job just because there's so many, teachers and that are trying to work, and two, they've got to get back into the swing of it. Get you kids motivated again. How did I know that was going to happen? 10k eggs. Which is one of the ones from the Halloween event. That's from 2 months ago, so that's the one. That is one of the options. Oh my god, it's so icy. Come on, red one. Tell me about it. Come on, we'll drop some shiny vibes into the chat, see if that can summon the shiny. I'll sacrifice goat in your honor, shiny, if you... A digital goat. Not a real goat. That's just cruel. Wind ASMR. It's to help you sleep. It's like one of those rain streams, but instead of like the rain and thunderstorm in the background, it's just heavy wind noise. Getting to the part of the trail, sort of when I go around here and walk up away from the stops, where we tend to get the shinies most of the time during sort of spotlight hours. So let's see if we can, you know, that holds true. We can keep going with our tradition. Isn't Emma the embodiment of wind? I don't know, you'll have to ask her. I mean, it's in her name and all, but, you know, I'm not going to speak for her. She can make that. Alright, come on. Oh my god, I keep clicking on the... I am trying to click on the sun cone. I don't know why, but... Dude. Thank you. What version of Jam? I still haven't really decided yet. Yeah. I'll figure it out when we get closer to the date. For now, I'm sort of just still sitting on the fence. Yeah, I haven't really, like, honestly, I've kept myself away from most of the trailers and spoilers and all that sort of stuff, so I don't really know the difference between the two of them or anything like that. I've been a lot more from it than the last, like, Sword and Shield sort of thing, so I was just, yeah, I guess I'll make that decision when I go to order it, like the day or so before it releases. I'll be like, which one do I actually want? Flip a coin or something like that, leave it up to fate. Your suburb meaning contained... Wait, what? The name of your suburb means... Is that what you're trying to say, Lachlan? Am I ever going to finish the Alolan Vulpix hunt? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'll pick it up in the next game. Like, if Alolan Vulpix is in... the next game, like Gen 9, we'll hunt it there. You can't say the meaning without doxing yourself. You can say the suburb. I don't think anyone's going to find where you live if you say the suburb. I mean, suburbs are pretty big too. Just like, aha, I know which suburb he lives in now, so when I go to Sydney, I'm going to go to that suburb and I'm just going to walk up and down every single street until I find you. I'll do it. I mean, people know the town and sort of thing where I live. There's no hiding it. I mean, when I host raid hours, it says it on most of the gyms and like that, so it's hard to hide. Only maniacs would do that, aka Emma. Hey, I just said I'd do that too, so, you know. If I'm determined. Come on, Dusty. Where you at? You want the shiny? The only problem with it, given that this is one that you can evolve, realistically you're going to want 3 shinies, but I really can't see that happening. You'd have to be incredibly ultra lucky to end up with 3 shinies in the short amount of time that we have this for. You couldn't care less. Yeah, you forget that Emma, she's not that motivated, dude, so you give her too much credit. It's like she wouldn't go out of her way to do something like that just because that involves actual effort. Your dog is barking. That's what dogs do, bro. I'd be more worried if your dog started clucking like a chicken. Come on. You can do it. I'm feeling a shiny tonight. We didn't get one last week. We got one the week before. So I feel like I'm due for a shiny. I was going to say I'd laugh if the Litwick was shiny, but then I probably wouldn't. I'd be pretty disappointed given that we just got a whole bunch of them like a few weeks ago. You think you're going to sleep? No worries, chom. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Enjoy your evening. Have a good sleep. Don't let the scary Halloween ghoulies get you or any of that sort of stuff. Have a good one, bro. Also, we took IQ tests at school. The results should come sometime this month, I think. But honestly, they're kind of dumb. Like, how is shapes determine your IQ? IQ isn't what a lot of people think it is. Like, IQ isn't how intelligent you are. IQ is basically just an indication of how well you can figure out problems and stuff. Like, it's not so much an indication of how intelligent you are, just because people can have very low, well, not very low IQs, because usually people with low IQs do have attain brain injuries and stuff like that. But you can have sort of an average in IQ and still be considered an intelligent person. Because intelligence, oh my god, I am not one of those people. Obviously, intelligence can be measured in many different ways. You know, somebody that's for instance a surgeon or something like that, they're well versed in their art of being a surgeon, but it doesn't necessarily know that they know how to put a car together or a computer together or anything like that. So intelligence comes in different forms and different, so it's like anything else in the world, really. It's a subjective thing. EQ is more important. Everybody loves a good equalizer. You thought it was going to be a test to help you find what your future job could be, not IQ tests. So again, those tests, they're a very old-fashioned thing. I mean, how is a test that some person's written going to tell you what you're going to be good at doing in your life? I mean, this person's just put together a bunch of random questions or put it through an algorithm, and there's like computers punched up a bunch of random questions for you to answer. It doesn't know you. It's just you're answering a bunch of questions, and it's just picking out what, people put too much faith in computers and tests and stuff like these days. You should be putting more faith in yourself and picking your own path. Like, why would you let a random test or computer pick your path for you? That just seems stupid. But when does it start? What, the Spotlight Hour or this event, Rexstar? The Spotlight Hour is like normal, 6 p.m. Your local time on Tuesday. The event started at 10 a.m. this morning. Like here in Australia, for instance, they have a thing called the NAPLAN tests, which a lot of people keep their kids out of school that day because it's just this old test that isn't really, relevant, and it can really bring a kid down for that simple fact, because it's like an IQ sort of job thing in the future, but it's sort of very old-fashioned and irrelevant for modern day. Your personality is all obviously relevant to your star sign. See, that's another thing that people put way too much emphasis on, like star signs and stuff like that. It's like, I don't understand how being born at a certain time of the year has any relevance over the type of person that you actually are. I think people are just finding similarities, and then it's one of those things. I can't explain it because I'm not intelligent enough to put it into but it's one of those, basically it's like a coincidence thing. It's like all these things tend to happen and people just attribute it to, it's that time of it's the year, it's the star sign I was born on, so I have this personality. It's like, think about it logically. It's a point in space. I mean, the planet is moving through space at about 300 kilometers an hour. Like, we rotate at about 300 kilometers an hour. We are rotating around the sun at something like it's like 5,000 kilometers an hour or something like that, like as we're rotating around the sun. The sun in our solar system rotates around this point in space by itself, which is moving at something like 20,000 kilometers a second or something like that, which is also rotating around an even bigger cluster in space, which is rotating at some astronomical speed, and that space is also rotating around another cluster. It's like it keeps escalating out and out and out. So how can you be saying that being born at any point in time has any relevance over that when it changes? It's never the same. That point in space it's moving as you're moving through space. So somebody that was born 100 years ago under that, it was born in a completely different point in space than what you it's like, do you understand what it doesn't really have relevance in my opinion, but people can attach whatever they like meaning to that they want. That's there. But yeah, personally, it's just like, to me, it doesn't really hold any water. It's like a bucket with holes in it. Yeah. Fine then. Apparently he didn't like my opinion. Star signs are stupid. They just say the most general stuff, so you can relate. Yeah, that's more horoscopes in a newspaper sort of thing. They're different from it. Like, they play on the whole star sign thing, but there's more to a star sign than just, today you're going to meet the man of your dreams, or you're going to win a lotto, or any of that sort of crap that they usually put into horoscopes. How you going, Tef? You do like being a true Gemini, though. Also, hello. Hello. Emmy, that's mean. Pisceans rule. I'm a Sagittarius, but I don't really pin, like I said, anything on that sort of thing. It's just like, I was just born in December. That's all that means. And where are my Dusties gone? Come on, I'm not going to get a shiny if they're not spawning. Niantic, your game's broken. Redo. Come on, make up event. No, we've still got 20 minutes. They're just not spawning at the moment because, it's Niantic. This shouldn't be very, surprising. Nah, usually around this part of the trail, it usually goes a little bit quiet, sort of around this part. Yeah, see, they're still spawning. It should pick up again as I move a little bit forward. Yeah, there's like a huge cluster on that corner there, and then it goes a little bit dead around this area, and it starts to pick up sort of as I move past this water spot. Come on, we can get the shiny. We've still got time. They're almost the same, but yeah. Nah, knowing my luck, given that I only got one of these a few weeks ago at PAX, I won't get one today. And the same thing happened with the Vulpix. I got a shiny Vulpix just before the Halloween event started, and that's why I didn't get one during the Halloween event, because it's just like, you already got one. Hey, Miss Murder. Welcome. How are you today? Costume Shadow Dusk Noir. I don't think you can get a Shadow costume one, but I don't know. I haven't seen one. But I'm assuming you wouldn't be able to. Come on, I'm going to chuck the shiny vibes into the chat, because this one's going to be a shiny. This one's going to be a shiny. Please don't be a shiny. Thank you. I'd be devastated if that was a shiny. I'd just be like, why? Why would you do that to me, game? Goddamn, money. I mean, they effed it up for Shinx. Wait, what? M reminded you of your cringy phase where you used to call yourself Lady M. What? Trying to be royalty and stuff. You can refer to me as Lady M from now on. Now make me a cup of tea and take my corgis for a walk. Ah, okay, Top Hat was okay, I didn't know that. True, they could make a mistake like that again. It is Niantic, I wouldn't put it past them, but you know, the good mistakes that they make, they tend not to make very often. It's the bad mistakes, which are just the ones that, you know, are just like every second day, basically, at this point. They very rarely get things right. And is that a sun? Seriously? Why? Why would you give me Sunflower? Don't want you. The collection challenge started late too. I didn't get up until like 11ish or something like that, so it wasn't until after the event had already started, so I didn't know when everything popped up, sort of thing. I didn't check the game straight away as well. I didn't open the game until about midday-ish, 12:30-ish. Hey Zach, I did say hello to you. Like, you were here at the start of the stream, weren't you? I'm sure you were. If not, hello again. 24, okay, 24 minutes late for New Zealand. It was to make up for the fact that they got the Zero and nobody else did for like the first little bit. Also guys, if you've been enjoying the stream, be sure to chuck a thumbs up and a subscribe if you haven't already. All the thumbs up do help the algorithm, YouTube and all that good nonsense. I mean, it's not good because it's YouTube and it's a pain in the ass, but you know, it helps. So I appreciate it. All right, 15 minutes left. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. I'm not giving up until the very end because we've pulled shinies from Spotlight Hours in like the last minute multiple times. Okay, if we're choosing who was first, yeah, sorry, Lachlan was first, Hammer. Hey, welcome back, Lamborghini. You haven't missed the shiny. So, what should we get for dinner tonight, guys? I gotta get some dinner on the way home, so what are some suggestions? What are we thinking? Like I said before, I had nachos last night. So I was going to have pizza, but the pizza shop was shut. So, I mean, that's a possibility. We could have pizza. The whole world is weird. Yes. That it is. I mean, the modern world is like the weirdest the world has ever been, honestly. With all the just different people and different ways of living and just craziness that the internet has created. We live in a very weird time, that's for sure. Fajitas, nah, there's no Mexican. Well, there is a Mexican joint, but it's like a restaurant thing. They don't do takeaway. Knuckles. KFC, yeah, we could get KFC. I don't want to get anything too unhealthy. I mean, don't want to eat too badly. Sort of makes all the working out and stuff like that redundant if you're just eating crap. Spaghetti, honestly, I was thinking about that earlier, but I didn't get mince out of the freezer early enough. So I was like, this isn't going to thaw out in time, but I'm going to have that tomorrow night. I've got it out. It's sitting on the sink at home thawing out now. So it'll be thawed out for tomorrow, and I'll make spaghetti before I come out for raid hour tomorrow night, so I can go home and have spaghetti when I get home. How you going, Mickey? Welcome. How are you doing today? Chicken nuggets. If I was gonna get chicken nuggets, I'd have to go to like McDonald's or something and get like McNuggets. Do not have chicken. You have one little chickens. Well, I'm not going to eat your chickens. It's like, donate your chickens to the channel, guys. I'm hungry. Somebody just shot a chicken, apparently. Anyone have Giratina raids to do? I don't think there's any around right now, but I will be hosting Giratina raids tomorrow night for raid hour. So if you're interested in raids, be sure to hit the subscribe and notification so you get a notification when I go live tomorrow. Pop into tomorrow night's stream and we'll be able to get you into some raids. And that goes for everybody else too. If you guys are keen on doing Giratina raids tomorrow night, that's what we'll be doing, same time as now. Basically, we'll be raiding at this time of night, so. Wait, are you talking to me, Lachlan? You assume that I'm at a healthy weight? Yeah. Yeah, I could stand to put on a few kilos, though. I'm at the lower end of a healthy weight scale. My body mass index, it's like, it's in the green, but it's in the lower half of the green, so I could probably put on 5 or 10 kilos and and be good, which I'm trying to do. It's just difficult because I don't eat enough. I work out too much and I don't eat enough, so I counteract the food that I do eat by just working out too much. I just burn those calories off like way too quickly. But I put on weight, like from what I used to be, like from only a couple of years ago, or even like a year or so ago. I've probably put on like probably 7-8 kilos, maybe a bit more. Mum loaned me $8,000 motorbike. You have used it for 21 days to show it takes that long to break a habit, which is actually not true. They say it takes around 30 days to form, like, break habits and form new habits, sort of thing. Yours is 44. Again, it's one of those things that varies from person to person, and you can't put an exact number on something like that because it's one of those. People are people. Like, everybody's different. Everybody's going to have different ways of thinking and different motivations and different physiology and all that sort of stuff. So it's a rough estimate that, around that 30-day mark should be. You came up with, lemon? What? Pokemon Go Charmander, how you doing? Welcome in. How was your day? You're just trying to get a six-pack right now. You already have biceps. Guys, I'd like flex and everything on camera right now, but I think that's a little bit conceited, and it's not the place right here to do that sort of stuff, so... But I got a six-pack now. Like, I basically got all the muscles. They just need to define them a bit more. But everything's there. They haven't met your stubborn brain. Alright, 7 minutes. Come on. Where you at, Shiny? Come on. And you're at 47, so you're not expecting to get back to 55 kilos. I'm trying to get the... It just takes like a little bit of motivation and effort. I mean, if you want to get back to like a weight or like a weight task or something like that, it just takes like a bit of dedication, like a bit of self-discipline. You can do it if you really want to. You got to go. No worries, Lamborghini. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Have a good one. You feel heavy. It's dude, but you're a big boy. Like, you're tall, so those extra inches add kilos. For every inch, it adds like 2 kilos or something like that to your frame. So realistically, you're not that like heavy. You're only like 6 kilos heavier than me, dude. But you're what, 6'2", something like that, yeah? So you're like 3 to 4 inches taller than me. So that would make sense that you're a couple of kilos heavier. Is there technical issues? There shouldn't be technical. Is anybody else having technical issues? Hey, you just got the shiny sky? Nice, congratulations. I'm glad somebody's ended up with the shiny. 189 centimeters. Okay, so you're like about 13 centimeters taller than me. Oh no, wait, no. 11 or 12 centimeters taller than me. So that's what, 3 inches ish. And inch is like 4 centimeters, I think, off the top of my head. 4.5 centimeters, something like that. 50 kilograms is a lot to lose though. You don't set it at 50 kilos. You don't look at it and be like, I have to lose 50 kilos. Look at it as, I need to lose 3 or 4 kilos. And then once you've done that, you go, I want to lose another 3 or 4 kilos. I want to do that again. And you just keep setting small goals for yourself. Don't look at it as one big goal. Because if you do, that's when you lose motivation. If you're trying to do everything in one big shot, that's when people tend to lose motivation when it comes to doing like weight loss and stuff like that. Set little goals. Make little changes in your lifestyle. Eat a little less. Do a little bit of exercise here and there. You know, when you feel a little bit like you want a snack or something like that, instead of having chocolate or biscuits or something like that, have a piece of fruit. You know, just change those little habits a little bit and you'll notice that you'll start losing weight. It's just a matter of changing your mindset, really. I mean, the same thing happened like when I started like working out and stuff like that. Like one day I just sort of went, you know what, I just want to do this for my own health. Like I didn't really have a goal set for myself. I was just like, I just want to start working out. And it was only, you know, 3 or 4 months into actually working out that I was like, you know what, I actually want to start setting myself goals where I want to be able to, you know, do a 30-day challenge, like ab challenge, or a 30-day, you know, weight challenge, or just any of that sort of stuff. It takes a little bit of time to build that mindset and to... It was also your first encounter, the shiny. Nice, Sky. Well done. Congratulations. That's incredibly lucky. We've got 3 minutes and we've got a bunch of spawns here, so we'll see how we go. Sky flex. Yeah, that's okay. People are welcome to flex their shiny, especially rare shinies like this that are, you know, just rare. Rare shinies. That wind. You're alright at running because you're decent at it. You're fast. Running's good, dude. Stick with running. Running will keep you lean. Because yeah, running's good cardio and stuff like that, and you're burning through a lot of calories while you're running, even though surprisingly you burn more calories walking than you do running, because you're actually carrying more of your weight when you're walking. When you're running, you tend to spring on your feet more, and you spend more time in the air than you do actually on the ground, so you actually don't burn through as many calories because you're not using as much energy. Alright, last 2 minutes to see how we go. You let yourself have 1 Coke a day. Not 10. Food isn't your problem. Yes. Yeah, Coke's just bad for you in general. Like, not just the sugar. Like, have you seen, like, the tests that they did with Coke, like, ages ago? If you drop teeth, like, into Coke, like you've got a glass of Coke or something, if you've got a tooth that's fallen out, if you put that into the Coke, it'll fully dissolve within, like, a week. Or something like that. It's crazy. It'll totally eat through the calcium in your teeth, like it's not even there. That's why people that drink a lot of like caffeine, like not caffeine, but like just Coke and that in general, tend to have like bad teeth as well, just because of all the sugar and just the amount that you can like full polish chrome with it and stuff as well. You gotta go, Pokemon Go, Charmander? No worries, dude. Thank you for tuning in. Come on, last minute. Come on, shiny. Come on. No, damn it. Oh well. Unfortunately, we did not have the luck. Are you subbed? Thank you so much, Pokemon Go Charmander. Much appreciated, dude. You speed walk every day, hurt your legs. Got that power walk going on. unfortunately, we did not get the shiny. That's a little bit, but that's okay. It's still around. It's just not spawning in abundance like it was during Spotlight Hour. So we still have time to try and get one next day, or the next day or so, sort of thing, because it's stopped spawning 10 p.m. tomorrow night. So what, that leaves us with 27 hours ish. Honestly, you're kind of the same with a lot of sweets. You used to border meat. So what you did is stopped buying them, so you wouldn't look at them in the pantry. Yeah, like that. That's a way. Like, just stop buying them. I was a bit like that when it came to alcohol. Like, I wasn't a big drinker or anything like that, but just one day I just decided I'm going to go a week without drinking, and then that turned into a month, and then that turned into like 2 months, and I had a drink when, like, a few weeks ago at PAX when I went out for dinner with Andrew and Zoe. But other than that, and like when we went out for lunch and that the day before as well. But other than that, like, yeah, I haven't had anything to drink. I just don't really drink at all. So I just stopped buying it, and it just took it out of that mind frame. Like, if it's not there, I just won't drink it. So yeah, you just do that. You stop buying the sweets. Like I said, replace those sweets with healthier alternatives. Yeah, there's ways that you can it's, like I said, it's about changing your mindset. You got a Ghost Guy? No worries. Thank you for tuning in, and congratulations with your shiny. Enjoy the rest of your day. It was hard, but after a while, yeah, like, it's always going to be hard in the beginning, sort of thing, like, because you have it's not an addiction, but you've built up that habit. It's a habit, so you're just used to having those things. So when you take them away, it is hard to get over it, sort of thing. But yeah, it's just a matter of, like I said, changing your mindset. Don't try and do everything at once. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow will be raid hours, guys. So we'll get some shiny Giras. Are you enough Mars? No, like, I will end the stream. Like, I'm wandering back to the car now, so I'll end the stream shortly. If anybody would like to do a battle or something like that, I'm open for a battle now. But yeah, we'll wrap it up in a minute. Alright. We're back in the car at least. Take that off. Alright, so does anybody want to do a battle? Because if not, oh my god. That'll work. Yeah, because if nobody wants to do a battle, like I said, I'll wrap it up and go and get some dinner. Wait, why do you keep deleting messages? I don't know what's going on. Are you on my list, Pokemon Go Charmander? My friends list? To be honest, you'd love to buy a weight which shows how much fat and muscle you have. You're never going to get a true gauge of how, like, your true, like, body mass index of, like, how much muscle to fat ratio you have, sort of thing. If you just punch in your weight and height and everything to, like, there's a lot of apps that can do sort of roughly that, will give you an indication of, like, roughly of how much. Pokemon Go Charmander, are you on my friends list? Because I meant like people that are already on my friends list at the moment, because I won't be adding anybody right now. What's your name? Just if you're on my friends list, dude, just send me a friend, a battle request. If you're happy to, I'm happy to battle. It's still interesting because you want to get strong. All you need to do is start lifting weights. If you want to get strong, it's not going to happen by just wishing it. Yeah, just start out small and just build up. My best suggestion would be either buy a small weight set that's got a few different weights, or just get some kettlebells. Kettlebells are good because they usually come in like pairs of 2, 4, 6, 8 sort of thing. So you can get a couple of pairs of like 2s and 4s and just start small and just, yeah, work with them. Kettlebells are great because you can use them for like a whole different bunch of different exercises. I've got a bunch of them, and just weights and a dumbbell. So sorry, dumbbells and a barbell, and that's basically all you really need. Like a lot of the machines and that they've got in gyms, I mean, you can do a lot of the same exercises without that sort of, like, the machines. They just make it easier to do those types of exercises. You don't have more muscle because just because you're a different gender doesn't mean that you don't have less muscles. Again, it varies, because I mean, you can get women which have been weightlifting, like, bodybuilding women, which they have huge like muscles and stuff, like, and they would have more muscles than a lot of men, just because they've built those muscles up. Yeah, dude, send me a battle request if you want to, like Pokemon Go Charmander. If not, I will wrap this up. You have leg muscles from walking and childhood. Just, I got these muscles during childhood. You're doing too. See, the problem with doing light weights like 2 kilos is you won't build a lot of muscle. To build muscle, you need to be able to, basically, muscle is what is it? It's, you choose weights which you can lift at least 10 reps of 3 times, sort of thing. So if you can lift a 5 kilogram weight, sort of like if you're doing like concentration curls or something like that, if you can do like 10 of them 3 times, like 3 reps of 10, yeah, then you should be able to build muscle that way. If you want to build strength, then you choose something that you can do at least 3 of, sort of thing. So you choose a heavier weight, but you're doing less reps. So strength is heavier weights, less reps. Muscle is more reps, less weight. No, okay. Yeah, dude, you just need to send me through a battle request. That's all. Hey, Lethal. How you doing, dude? Well, as what they say, Jimmy's eggplant is composed of muscles. I'm pretty sure everybody's... You did so much walking as a child. You walked up mountains and rode around Uluru. Also played soccer. But you rode around Uluru? What, on like a bike? Or an emu? Did you just roll around Uluru on an emu? Oh, those pesky dingoes. Yeah, I know what you mean, Pokemon Go Charmander. I just need you to send me a battle request, dude. If you don't know how, don't worry about it. That's too much effort. It's all good, dude. I'll just wrap it up because I do have other things to do. I'll battle you another time, dude. It's all good. Yeah, bikers, you're like, okay, nice, dude. You're gonna beat a poodle up. All good. All right, well, I'll let you go and beat your poodle up, and I'll wrap this stream up, guys. It's all good. Like Pokemon Go, Charmander. If you don't know how to send battle requests, it doesn't matter. There's no point. I'm not going to explain it. People should know how to do that by now. I have other things I got to do. So yeah, like I said, we'll just leave the battle for now. I'll battle you another time, dude. Yeah, we'll wrap it up for now, guys. I'll be back tomorrow evening from same time from 6 p.m. on, well, a little bit before 6 p.m. onwards to host some Giratina raids for you guys. Say no to poodle violence. She's gonna get roughed up. That's just cruel. Don't do that to your dog. But yeah, like I said, I'll be back tomorrow for Giratina raids with you guys. Pokemon Go, Charmander, if you're around tomorrow, dude, look up on YouTube or anything about how to do Pokemon Go battles, like send battle requests and all that sort of stuff. I'll battle you tomorrow. Just send me one then. Yeah. So we'll be live tomorrow if you guys are interested in getting some Giratinas, all of that good stuff. Until then, guys, enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe, happy hunting. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Take it easy, Yu-Chang. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Giratina raids. Until then, peace out. Have a good one.